Well, it is Wednesday, and I am back in the office. I was in Burlington County this morning, and then I was in Philadelphia County in the afternoon. So in New Jersey in the morning, in Philadelphia in the afternoon, and now I'm back in the office in Moorestown, New Jersey. Came out with some blog articles the last couple of days, one on juvenile justice and one on ARD. Now, the one on juvenile justice, I wrote that one because recently in Philadelphia, a teenager was arrested for alleged possession of weapons of mass destruction. Now, that charge obviously isn't something that we see every day, but I did the article because right now this youth is charged as a juvenile, but the prosecution in Philadelphia made it clear that they're going to try to prosecute him as an adult. Now, there is a process in Pennsylvania, like all states, when you want to prosecute someone who is a juvenile as an adult, they have to go through a decertification hearing before a judge, and the prosecution has to establish by preponderance that it is in the public's best interest to try this person as an adult based on the type of offense. Now, there are some charges like murder, for instance, that by statute a juvenile will be tried as an adult. But with regards to this particular crime, it's weapons of mass destruction. I don't believe the statute was written in a way that would cover this crime, but I think it's clear that more than likely they will be able to establish that this youth should be tried as an adult. Now, whether or not he's convicted of this or what evidence they have, that remains to be seen. The case is in very early stages, but there's evidence that this youth was having conversations on social media with alleged members of a terrorist group. So now I don't know if this was simply sensationalization by the media, but what was going on here. But obviously, both local authorities and federal authorities had identified this individual. He was arrested. It's my understanding he was arrested, I believe, at a home of an attorney, actually. So I don't know if these details are actually true or not, but these are what was reported. So it's all alleged. Obviously, this youth has the presumption of innocence, like any person does, and it will be interesting to see how this plays out and how the DA's office in Philadelphia prosecutes this case, and if there's others involved, if potentially this youth is in a position where his attorneys use his position perhaps to negotiate a sentence and remain to be prosecuted as youth as opposed to an adult. Now, the second article I wrote was something a lot later. It was on a drunk driving case involving a former college basketball coach, Bob Huggins, from West Virginia. Now, this particular case, I wrote the article because it's a common disposition that happens in a lot of drunk driving cases with regards to first-time offenders, and that is diversion. Now, in Pennsylvania, we have accelerated rehabilitative disposition, aka ARD. In New Jersey, there are no diversion programs, and as I wrote in the blog article, which I'll link in here, New Jersey, you're not even permitted to plea bargain drunk driving cases. So it's very different in New Jersey, unlike Pennsylvania. And in Pennsylvania, you are eligible for the diversion program. And in the article, I highlighted the Huggins case, which obviously isn't in Pennsylvania, but I use it as an opportunity to explain that there are conditions of the program. But before you enter any diversion program, whether it be for a drunk driving case or any criminal case, and really diversion is a possibility in a lot of criminal cases. Now New Jersey doesn't have ARD for DUIs, but it has things like PTI at the Superior Court level. It has things like suspended sentences. It also has the conditional dismissal program in the municipal court. So there are programs that are available in New Jersey. I don't want to act like there's nothing available in New Jersey. But again, every state is different. If you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, the website gambonlaw.com. As always, a tremendous resource for you and your family. All of my books, my blogs, my videos are available there in one convenient format. We'll be coming out with a podcast this week. Haven't done one in a while, where we will talk about the Michael Orr situation, the former NFL football player who has brought a lawsuit against his I don't want to say adopted parents, because there's now information indicating that they're not his adopted parents. They have a conservatorship over him, aka a power of attorney, and that allegedly allowed them to make a lot of decisions for him. and he is now bringing a civil suit. And again, the purpose of our podcast isn't to discuss criminal issues. Usually, it's usually to discuss issues outside of the criminal areas of interest, areas that are important to our clients and their families. And I hope to bring out a lot of good points with the attorney I plan on having on this Friday. So again, if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey. I'm going to link in both blog articles. They are fantastic resources. They're available on the website, gambleandlaw.com. Have a great Wednesday, and I'll talk to you all very soon.